Driving to the beach for the masquerade. Jump the blue water and surf those waves. Let the group fly high with a marmalade shake. Mama don't want the marmalade shake. Come on! Marmalade shake, marmalade shake. Mama don't want the marmalade shake, marmalade shake. Are you ready? Come on! Listen to your mama when she dances you high. Chilling in the bar with my pina colada. Mama don't fuss with the margarita. Sun is coming up and it's a brand new day. It's time to do what? The marmalade shake. Mama don't want the marmalade shake. Marmalade shake, marmalade shake. Mama don't want the marmalade shake. Marmalade shake. Everyone sing! La 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 la. 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 Once again, louder! La 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 la. 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 Put your hands in the air! Mama don't want marmalade shake, marmalade shake, marmalade shake. Mama don't want marmalade shake, marmalade shake. Mama don't want marmalade shake, marmalade shake, marmalade shake. Mama don't want marmalade shake, marmalade shake.
Hello, warm greetings everyone. Peace and all the good things to all of you, and welcome here in JhermiNATION, our hub for health, arts, and business. And I'm your host, Jeremy, here in London, and I take it that you're all doing well and keeping safe wherever you're watching from right now. So please write on the comment box where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. And we are live simultaneously on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page, JhermiNATION. Let it germinate, because here in JhermiNATION, we believe that everything starts from within. So here's our seed of the day. Ayan. So I hope you find that helpful. There's no such thing as right time, only the right person. And of course, if you are new to our channel and on our Facebook page, please do check it out and give us some love and appreciation. All right. I just would like to say hi as well to Ate Jenny Subong Lanuza. Hello, that's nice. It meant for me. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you, Ate Jenny. Ayan. Okay. All right. So let us introduce our featured guest for this episode. We are episode 15, year 5. All right. Okay. And before anything else, I just would like to thank all those who came to our second Filipino Spring Fair Kantahan Kainan Kultura last weekend. Thank you very much, everyone. And then, all right, so let's bring in our featured guest for today. All right.
It's time to join the chat. JhermiNATION's got the beat, no time to wait. Digital
right, let's all welcome for our episode for the day, ELMER ALEJO, Filipino British London-based fashion designer at ELMS Valdez London. Welcome here, ELMS.
Hi, good evening. Good evening to all the viewers, all the audience here and abroad. Magandang gabi po, magandang hapon, magandang umaga.
Ayan, thank you very much, ELMS. Welcome here. And can I just ask, where are you based in the Philippines? Saan ang province mo pala?
Sa Nueva Ecija.
Nueva Ecija. Is there any specific dialect there or just Tagalog as well?
It's mixed.
Oh,
Oo.
mix. All right.
Oo,
Okay.
Tagalog, Ilocano. But I was born in Tarlac, pero grew up
Okay.
in yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you speak any dialect like Ilocano or?
Ilocano, Tagalog. But
Ah,
not
okay.
yung sa Pampanga, not yung Kapampangan. That's Tarlac.
Ah, okay, okay. You can greet our live audience in Ilocano if you wish to, Elms. Yung mga kababayan natin yan, ng mga manunod nito later on sa Pilipinas.
Yes, naimbag nga Rabiiyo, gagayem, das kaibigan yan. Naimbag nga Rabiiyo at not really. Hindi makano na. So, yan, naimbag nga Rabiiyo amin dita kakabsat, gagayem, kuman napintas ti biyag tayo amin, awan ni Apo Diyos. Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah, thank you. I can understand napintas. Napintas is like maganda, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I pick up that. Because my father is actually from La Union. So, but I didn't learn the dialect.
Right.
All right, thank you. And here, Elms, where are you based here in the UK? So for those who doesn't know.
I'm based in London. I'm on the west side of London. So that's Heathrow area.
Oh,
Kung
right.
saan- ano, yes. Dito ako nag-base. So since nung nakahanap ako ng work in the airport, so dito na ako nag-move. Until
Mm.
now, I'm still here. So yeah.
All right. At least if you're planning to go in the Philippines or somewhere else, you're close to the airport. that's a very good thing. All right. Before we proceed, I just would like to this is part of the JhermiNATION experience, and nobody escapes my quick fire questions. Ayan. This is a little bit of icebreaker before we carry on, Elms. Is that all right?
Okay, cool.
Okay, good. So basically, I'm going to ask you questions, throw you questions, and you are going to answer it by the first thing that will come into your mind. So it's just a way of knowing you more, of course, warming you up, and of course, having fun here in JhermiNATION. Are you ready for this one, Elms?
I'll try.
Okay. Okay, quick fire questions. Sleep or eat?
Sleep.
Sleep. Apart from your face, which body part you look most in the mirror?
My hands.
Your hands. What was the last thing that you Googled?
La Vie Rose.
La Rose. Okay. What was the lie that you recently told?
Oh, lie that recently told.
Yeah.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Recently-
That's a lie, Elms. That's a lie. Elms, if you have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, Flash. The Flash.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing. Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as longer?
Won the lottery.
Win the lottery. Amazing, amazing. Direction or speed?
Direction.
Direction. Would you rather be wrong? Would you rather be wrong in the crowd or be right on your own?
Wrong in the crowd.
Amazing, amazing. Expertise or adaptability?
Adaptability.
Adaptability. Skill or attitude?
Skill.
Amazing. More time, more money. Which one? Which one would you like?
Oh, both.
More time or more money? Which one?
More money, more time. More time.
More time. Amazing. Elms, if you're in front of your 12-year-old self right now, what would you tell your 12-year-old self?
Uh, be the best.
Be the
Yes,
best.
be the best.
Amazing, amazing. Very short but very powerful. Yeah, be the best of everything in everything that you do. Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you very much, Elms. I hope you enjoyed that one. All
Awesome.
right.
And that.
All right. And then Elms, I just would like to ask you are a fashion designer, but first of all I just would like to ask when did this passion for fashion design started? Is it way back in the Philippines or just here, or tell us more how you started being a fashion designer?
Um, I used to work in fashion houses like Chanel and Burberry.
Oh.
That's in the airport. But I've
Mm-mm.
started duty free, so it's
Uh-huh.
multi-brand
Ah,
until
okay, okay.
I realized like, oh, I like sort of like designs. I like to do it. I've never had experience. Even when I was in the Philippines, I didn't
Mm.
know about Chanel. I actually pronounce it Chanel, Burberry, something like that. Yeah,
Mm.
those brands were Louis Vuitton. I pronounced those words very wrong that time.
Mm.
Well, I didn't expect that I'll be exposing to this kind of brands now. But
Mm.
yeah, so um, after working for Burberry, that was my last employer. It was pandemic, so I left Burberry, and then there you go. There's pandemic. So what did I
Mm.
do? Have to make an action because it's quite difficult to get a job right away, right? Because of
Mm.
the pandemic,
Mm. Yeah.
employers they don't really hire people right there like so quick
Yeah.
because of that. So what did I do? I decided to like think, okay, what do I really wanted in my life? So
Mm.
I can study like a nursing or a caregiver, things like that.
Mm.
Hearing or so on and so forth. And I thought of like, okay, because first and foremost, I design jewelries, but I don't have background.
Mm.
Um,
Mm.
I've worked in the fashion houses, and then I realized, okay, let me just do. Actually, I enrolled accessory designer
Mhm,
uh,
mhm.
at Ravensbourne University.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
Basically, they are looking for only 60 people for that class,
Mhm.
and there were 700 applicants.
Oh,
So we
okay.
interviewed
Oh,
700 applicants, and they only need 60 for that for
yeah,
that
yeah.
class. And I was lucky that I'm the only Filipino in that class, and of course, sort of like mature student. And my classmates, they're like half of my age.
Oh.
Um, there you go. So I had my interview with the course leader, and yeah, it started my journey from there. So I didn't have, because normally when you enter university in the UK, you need to have your A level or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
GCSE, GC, something like that. So I think the university taken my degree as A level to
Mhm,
be
mhm.
part of the university, and
Yeah.
then yeah, so I studied and I had my degree, and it was full time. While during my stay at the uni, I had to like be like patience,
Mhm, mhm.
passion. Okay, this is already what I've started, so I have to finish. I have to have the passion, have the interest, because if it's not, it's gonna be a waste.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And of course the tuition fee, it's quite high, and there you go. So I started um, making patterns. I started threading the sewing machine. I've never done that. So I've never
Oh, okay.
pattern cutting. I've never done draping on a mannequin. I've never done sketching. I sketch probably like clouds, sun, those ones. I've never done like face and then body, the croquis. I've never
Mhm,
done those.
mhm.
But of course, it's part of the learning ground. You need to learn all this. Yes, we had
Yeah.
those courses, and then I literally like put my passion in there,
Mhm.
my love. Like while I'm doing this, I can do this. At the beginning, my sketches, they're like, when you're starting to draw, your hands like not so pleasant, things like that. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
carrying on, and yeah, so here I am now.
All right. Wow.
That's
So
that
it's
that's
yeah.
it. That's how it started. I graduated last year, October
Wow.
last year. So yeah, and it's a full time university. So
Wow. Amazing, amazing. Well done, Elm.
I love Filipinos.
So you are so basically it was like a product of your exposure while you were working in the airport, isn't it? Yeah.
The
And
airport.
then yeah, that started as like this exposure, and then pandemic came, and then you were just thinking, oh, what can I do? And then
Ex-
automatically or instantly
yes.
you gravitated into that industry because you're already exposed to it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Amazing,
Because I was
amazing.
selling at Burberry, I was selling trench coats, capes, those ones,
Mhm.
scarves, and we have to style the people. Okay, how can I wear the trench coat with that kind of scarf, with that kind of accessories? So we have to learn those ones there. But of course, I don't have the background how to actually create what I'm selling. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
selling
yeah.
trench coat. Okay, trench coat. I want some trench coats. Okay, what size? Okay, and then parts of the trench coat, things like that. But actually, it's fun
So
to
started the styling, and then you thought, oh, why not
design and
this?
all that. But
Start
now this is
designing. Yeah.
the foundation how to create those garments.
Hmm.
So
Wow,
it,
amazing.
it's
You
interesting.
really wouldn't know where life is going to take you, isn't it? So it's just like, was it like
Yeah,
a surprise to you? Na oh,
I wasn't
um,
really expecting that.
yeah.
All right, pandemic. Okay, what shall I do? Okay, what shall I do with my life?
Mm,
Things like that. Then, okay, I'm gonna enroll. Oh, by the way, so I enrolled. I told you, going back, I
yeah,
enrolled like accessory designer. Then
yeah, yeah.
suddenly they dissolved that, and then they
Oh,
offered
okay.
fashion design course. That's
Uh-huh,
why I had
uh-huh.
to accept it, but I didn't. I didn't apply for that. I applied for accessory designing,
Mhm,
and then
mhm,
there you
mhm.
go. Maybe it's my destiny. It's God's will. It's. That's
Yeah,
why, yeah, after I finished, then there you go. I had to compete with the fresh minds,
yeah,
fresh
yeah,
uh, generations. They have
yeah,
really, really like they have a
yeah.
broad perspective when it comes to fashion. I had to compete. I had to mingle with them.
And
even,
you said
even,
it's like half your age already, isn't it? Your
yeah,
classmates, is it
they're like
correct?
16, even younger.
Wow.
And then I'm kind of like, shy to ask because they like asking questions. How old
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you? Oh my days. So yeah, they ask me, how old are you? I'm just saying, yeah, I'm old enough, something like that. But there are some people, of course, like friends. I had to tell them my real age,
Mhm.
and then they were shocked. It's like, what? Yeah, because of course I come here to study and be with you, and
Yeah.
finish my degree and get a job and get a good career for the rest of my life. Yeah. So
Wow.
that's the story. I know
Amazing.
even me, I couldn't believe that. All right, that 3 years. Because here, I think here the degrees, it's 3 years, but it's
3
full.
years. I see. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
So
And
yeah,
then what was the demo? So you said you're the only Filipino in
I'm
that
the only
course.
Filipino.
Only
Yes,
Filipino. Yeah.
I'm the only Filipino in that class. The
Oh,
six,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
so out of 700 applicants, down they only need 60, so they have to interview those 700 students, and then
Mm-hmm,
60
mm-hmm.
graduated, 45
Mm-hmm,
only,
mm-hmm.
60.
Oh,
Some dropped out, some left the university, some moved to another courses,
okay.
so they shifted. Yeah, so it's nice. Even for myself, when I was like wearing my gown, my graduation gown, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing, amazing.
yeah,
At least we have already a Filipino British London based fashion designer who actually earned a degree here in London. And I
Yeah.
believe Ravensbourne is one of the top universities here in London when it
It
comes to fashion design.
when it comes to like the university, Ravensbourne University, they're good in designing. So it's
Mhm.
fashion design, graphic design,
Oh,
movie, things like that. Like when it comes to like designs, they're
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Um, that's in Canary Wharf, North Greenwich. Yeah,
North
just
Greenwich.
next to
Oh, okay.
O2. That have you seen that
Yeah,
building
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
cheese?
Oh,
That's
okay.
the university.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Amazing, amazing. So for you, I just would like to know, uh, from your own words, how do you define fashion? On a personal level and in your own words, if somebody will ask you, what is really fashion all about? In your own words, when somebody asks, what is fashion all about?
Well, fashion is not just the way you dress up. It's not just the way you uh, buy expensive things or buy clothes and mix and match together. I think for me, fashion is like a personal aesthetics. It's a personal
Mm,
styling. You know,
okay, yeah.
fashion it's all about how you carry your personality, of course with that includes how you wear your clothes, you know.
Mm,
The thing is that when a person, for example, when a person is wearing, let's say, a very stylish garment, and then one person is wearing a very simple garment, but they have different characters. So that
mm,
means they have their own fashion themselves. They are the
mm,
fashion themselves. I think that's how I describe fashion. It's the style, my personal aesthetic. Because if you have the style, it's lifetime. It's
mm,
if you keep
yeah.
changing because you have to adapt with the current fashion trends, things like that,
Mm, mm,
then
mm.
that fades, then that goes. But if you have your own styling, and that's forever, that lasts
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So it's not just, it doesn't mean that you're wearing like an expensive or like a trendy garment, that's what you mentioned. But
Yeah.
if you don't have the personality to really carry it, it won't work, right?
It
Is that
Yes,
what
there
you're trying to say?
are, yeah, true. But if you are wearing some simple garments, but you know how to carry it, you know how to
Yeah, yeah.
project yourself, then wow, that's a style. That's the fashion himself or herself. I think that's how I
You
interpret
define. Yeah,
fashion.
yeah.
Yes.
Fashion. Wow, amazing. I just would like to say hi to all to Maita. Ayan, Maita Martin, Merita Martin Soon. Hello all. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Maita,
Hi.
one of our models. Ayan, for our
Yes.
upcoming show, for the debut fashion show of ELMS Valdez London on June 7. Ayan, nakikita niyo po diyan sa ticker.
There.
ELMS Valdez London Fashion Show Le Floor Summer Couture 2025. That will be on the 7th of June, Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m. at St. John's Church, Hyde Park. Ayan po. Ayan, thank you very much, Maita. Ayan, thank you for watching. And then, you also teach fashion design in our embassy, right? In the Philippine Embassy London. Yeah. So how long have
I
you been doing it? How did you get connected with them, or how did you get started with them?
With the embassy, I think
Yeah, yeah.
that was long time. That was in 2017. Uh,
Oh, okay.
yes, yeah.
Long before you studied fashion design.
Yes, yes. I've met Ate Janet Becerra. So she's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
president
Mm.
of ELG, which I'm
ALG, yeah, yeah.
as well of the organization. So I met her, and then she was saying that there's sort of like teaching, or there's a free teaching program of the Polo Owa that time. And
Yeah.
then I mentioned, oh, would you like more teachers, or are you looking for more trainers, things like that? And then she said, yeah, maybe. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna introduce you. And that time it was Sir Ray Conferido, he's the labor attaché, and Ma'am
Mm-mm.
Connie Marquez. She's the welfare officer. And then, of course, I've met these people. And then there you go. I started teaching skincare and makeup application. And then,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah, and suddenly, Ma'am well off, Ma'am Connie asked me, "What did you finish back home? What degree?" Hotel and restaurant management, because I had my degree in hotel and restaurant
Oh, I
management.
see. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yes. And then also you can teach catering service. Yeah, I can do that as well. Then there you go. It's added the catering services, and then the
Mm-mm.
skill application, and then I've been uh, Sheila. I think Miss Sheila now, which is the acting
Yeah, yeah,
labor attaché.
yeah.
She asked me before I graduated. Actually, she asked me, "Elms, can you teach basic fashion design?" And then I said, "Can I finish my degree first before I can actually teach? So at least I'm fully
Oh,
qualified."
okay. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. Understand.
I didn't commit at the beginning. So I said, "Let me finish my degree and then I'll teach." And then yeah, so I finished my degree last year. Actually, I submitted my final major project in May, and then that was the first basic fashion design course um, in the embassy. That's in June.
Mm-mm.
That was like 10, 12 days. 12
Yeah, yeah.
days. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we started our first ever basic fashion design course, and the show was in December actually. So you were there, right? You've
Yes,
seen the
yes.
creation of
Yeah,
the my students, and they're so
yeah.
amazing. Like in 10 days, they created those garments. I'm so
Amazing.
overwhelmed actually. I'm so happy. I'm proud of my fellow Filipinos because that 10 days of teaching these transferable skills, they got it. They had the passion, so which is what they actually uh, applied and
Mhm,
created
mhm, mhm. Yeah.
garments.
Yeah, I was there. I witnessed that one. I attended that one, and I was really amazed by all the designs.
The
And
design.
then I learned that they actually did it themselves, so your
Yeah,
students, they you taught them how to, like to design all these things, and then they were just given just enough time to
they were
actually make the dress. So
make
basically you taught them, and then they made their own design, and then they modeled it themselves.
they model it themselves. Yes,
Wow.
yes. So that's all started from their uh, images, from their
Yeah,
inspiration. So I asked them, go out, go to museum, go to, which is I've done when I was at uni. Like go
yeah, yeah,
museum, go to galleries, go to any exhibit, things like that, and get some inspirations. So
yeah,
my
yeah.
the embassy, every single meeting they have something to do. Once you miss one meeting, you're behind of the
Oh,
work.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
so that 3 years degree, I've compressed that to 10 days,
Yeah,
which is
like
it's quite intense for them. They
crash
were like,
course, like a crash course, yeah.
yeah. They were like, sir, is it really working 10 days? Well, this is the first attempt. Let's see.
Mhm.
So let's see. So they're doing that, but please, I need your cooperation. I need your passion. If you really wanted to learn, then go for it. I'll try my best to teach you and learn. I want you to learn things like that. And then yeah, there you go. You've seen the
I
outcome.
have,
It's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah. Amazing, amazing, yeah, yeah. I've seen that one, and congratulations on that one, actually.
oh, thank you, thank you.
Yes,
I'm so
yes, yes,
proud. I'm really
yeah.
proud.
You should
Proud.
be, because I've seen the outcome. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like really professionally done. Really professionally done. You wouldn't think that these are just students that you have
Yes.
taught for 10 days.
That's why their
So well
names,
done.
yeah, as they come out of the stage, their names are on flash on the screen because I
Yes, yeah,
can't really put my name in there, though I'm the
yeah,
teacher. But of course,
yeah.
they're the designer themselves, so they have to,
Yes,
at least their name is on the screen, so people will
exactly.
know that's the designer of that garment, and the model is themselves as well.
Yeah. And that's
So
really amazing. That I like that idea actually, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Of
So
course.
will there be a second one again next year, or because that
Uh,
was the first one, right? That was the
that was
first
the
one
first. Well, I'm waiting for update from our acting
from the
labor,
embassy.
Sheila.
Yeah, yeah.
So if she's gonna tell me, okay, Ams, let's do another course, another basic, because um yeah, because my plan with this one is to have like a ladderized, they call it the ladderized training.
All right. Okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I might have like three levels of the courses or
Mm-hmm.
course, um, so that the students will actually be at least halfway
Yeah.
to person finish the degree, something like that.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
hope that will materialize later on. They will, let people enroll for the second round for this year. I'm
Wow.
still
Amazing. Amazing. Talking about inspiration, you mentioned about inspiration. So you yourself, where do you get inspiration for all your designs?
right. Generally, my inspirations, they're all about anything under the sun. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I like to go out. I like to have like see natures,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Actually, to tell you, when I go gallery, when I go museum, I don't really check the
Mm.
caption. All I
Mm.
want to see is how it's been done. Like for example, paintings. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's my mistake. I have to see who painted it, who or when it is painted. But when I go gallery, I like to see like the colors. Have they done it? The shadow,
Mm-hmm.
layering of the paints, things like that. Yeah, those are ones.
Yeah.
Nature as well. When I go to the park or any garden or even just shrubs and a bush somewhere, and then I see like interesting species, like a plant or a flower, I take photos, and it's like, oh, this is kind of like a nice sort of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
create garments.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I I One of the architectures are Zaha Hadid. I like
Mm-hmm.
her as well because Zaha Hadid she's a Iraqi British Iraqi designer, but she's
Mm-hmm.
gone. She made those buildings. Like, have you seen the Haidar in Azerbaijan? Like the buildings are like waves, things like
Ah, okay. Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
London. I think the London pool. There's this like a
Mm-hmm.
round, and then there's this building in China that he made. That's different all
Uh-huh.
over the world. She made all these architectures, and I just admire the shapes, the blending of her architectures. So I was like, okay, I'd like that. I like to, get that like an inspirations as well. But
Mm-hmm.
of course, the Filipino culture, which is, I have to put a touch of, like those Maria Clara,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah. You have to incorporate that one on your.
operate that one, of
Yeah.
course.
Mm.
Still my background, though it's not in depth because when I started my course, I'm already here in the UK. But if I
Mm-hmm.
course in the Philippines, I would just go and then see things around. To be honest, I've never done Maria Clara in my life. I've never done
Mm-hmm.
Baroque in my life.
Mm.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm kind of like challenged to create
Yeah.
one,
Yeah. Yeah.
to create one. Of course, with not just because we normally use pineapple fabric, right? Pineapple,
Mm-hmm.
pincy or piña, things like that. But I wanted to explore. I wanted to experiment using different materials. It can be perhaps a different fabrics, or let's say organza, cotton, or brocade,
Mm-hmm.
or um, tafita, like those different fabrics. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Of course, with the shape of a mestizo dress or Maria Clara. So yeah,
Oh.
that's my general inspirations. Anything under the sun. So for example, if I'm gonna go to the garden or let's say in Regent's Park, oh I like that fountain there, or I like this sort of like green part here, then there you go. So my mind like tends to like play around and get
Mm-hmm.
yes
And see
and
what you can come up with out of those.
yes,
Yeah.
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 So yeah, it's just like that. I don't know. It's just every time I go out, and then I look at thing,
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
things, and I just, oh, okay, that's a nice, interesting shape, interesting color,
Mm.
you know. Like when now, of course, it's summer, you know, the
Yeah,
English
yeah, yeah, yeah.
roses. Gosh, there's a lot of roses. There's roses that's plain, looks plain, but there's like a lining. So that's a good
Mhm.
one. Really like, hmm, I'm thinking like if I could do that with my fabric, you know. So
Oh,
you
okay,
make
okay.
your own fabric, just get a plain one and probably paint the edge, things like that, just to mimic the rose
Mhm,
color,
mhm, mhm.
rose
Yeah, yeah,
texture,
yeah.
things like that. So yeah, that's how I
Amazing, amazing. You know what? I can relate to what you're saying because I used to do photography before, and there's something that we call a photographic eye.
yeah,
You see ordinary things extraordinarily in your mind. These are just mundane things, and then you make something out of it. Just
yes,
like little things, and then you start to create in your mind. Oh, if I look at this in a different angle, it will look different as well in my photograph. So it's
yeah.
something like that. So
It's a
amazing. I
difference.
can I can actually relate to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Anything
creative.
that you
Yeah.
see, especially you, if you're a photographer, you have the eye for detail, which is
Yes.
mine. I
Yes.
have as well, but for the garment,
For
you know,
garments. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
do it a photo so you know where is the best angle, or
Angle. Yes.
yes, or like a nice
Move
shot.
closer or zoom out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah.
So
And
well,
patterns
different.
as well. If you have patterns on your garments, in photography we do patterns as well. We break patterns, we do patterns.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's very similar. It's just different. What you call different medium, isn't it? You use
different. Yeah,
garments. We use obviously a canvas or a camera in order to produce a good image.
a good
Yeah,
image. Exactly.
amazing, amazing. So ano naman yung ano mo, challenges in general as a
Right.
fashion designer?
Okay. Challenges. When I design is that, of course, like criticisms of
Mhm.
people
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
they see, especially when you don't satisfy their um, expectations.
All
When you
right.
design some garment and then, oh, I don't like that because
Mhm.
it's not their preference, things like that. So that's one of my challenges.
Challenges, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Second one is the the manufacturing.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
So of course, in that degree, when I had that degree, it's we're not totally exposed with different fabrics.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
So we tend to get fabric swatches. We go different places, get some fabric swatches, but we never really got the time to actually play with it. And then, okay, what's gonna happen if I sew this one with this material? What's gonna happen if I create a garment but with this material? So it's like a limited experimentation,
Mhm,
you know.
mhm, mhm.
So now that's my challenges. That's one of my challenges. That if, for example, if I work with one garment, like for example organza, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
is organza is it's very delicate, right? Can I use this kind of needle? Because the needles, the sewing needles, they're different sizes too. There's needles for really delicate fabrics. There's
Mhm.
needle for really thick fabrics like denim and canvases and muslins, things like that. So okay, shall I use this kind of needle? It all varies. So plus there are some fabrics as well that it frays a lot, so it's very difficult to
Yeah.
manipulate. Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
those are the stuff that, like, the challenges. Okay, and then I think the third one is uh, but can be models as well. I can
Yeah, yeah.
say, yeah, because how if a model doesn't like my aesthetic,
Mhm,
then
mhm.
they wouldn't like to wear Elms Valdez,
Mhm,
you know?
mhm, mhm.
Yeah, because my aesthetic normally, okay, when it comes to that, my aesthetic is more on asymmetric, like uneven, unequal,
Yeah.
extraordinary. the shape is a bit weird, things like that. Of course, it's contemporary, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
I can probably create a garment which is like on the upper bodies, it could be like, wow, that's like a gown or like a dress, and at the bottom it's kind of like rugged, rugged, or like a
Yeah,
high skirt. It
yeah,
can be
yeah.
like that. It could be a combination of rough and delicate, or like a feminine looking. So it's like that. It's like
Like
when
contrasts. You always apply contrast, something like that.
like contrast. Yeah, it could
Mm.
be like that. So that's my aesthetic. It's like one has a sleeve, let's say one sleeve, one has no sleeve, or the other one is bigger than the other one. It's like that. Yeah.
Mm.
But of course,
Interesting.
I can,
Asymmetrical, yeah.
yeah, of course I can still
Unusual.
do like normal, like normal, let's say dresses, but with both sleeves, things like that. But of course, I always want to make some tweaks.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I sew along, I can see, oh, I think this is better when I do this. Because you can't, when you design, you can't really imagine everything that's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, yeah,
When you
yeah.
sew it, when you see the fabric, when you start sewing it, that's the time, oh, I think this is a better idea. Okay, I think
Mm.
this detail, that's a lot better, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So yeah, that's
It's just
that's
amazing. Based on what you're saying, it's just amazing to realize that your options are just like endless. You'll never run out of ideas, isn't it?
yes.
Because
Well,
if you got
you could run
something,
out,
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
you
then
could
if you
run out.
combine something weird or something, it's weird but probably good, that
Yes,
will come out of your experimentation. So really experimentation is key in everything, isn't it?
exactly.
You have to
I
try everything.
I remember my teacher told me, oh, well, mentioned to the whole class, never stop never stop getting inspired. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
that's the basis of our designs. We can't
Mm.
design if we don't have inspirations. You know,
Yes, yes, yes.
even like you can't take photo just for like just for the sake of taking photos, right?
Exactly. He has to tell something, yeah? He has to tell a story behind it.
Yes,
It will invoke like a curiosity. Why did the photographer actually take this photo in this angle, or what is the
yeah.
message behind it? Yeah.
So
Wow, amazing.
you should be inspired. You should always go out. Look at the designers. Yes, you don't really see them somewhere, but they like to go somewhere far. They want to relax. They want to go with the nature. They go somewhere that they have their own time, because they're
Mm,
looking for inspirations. They want to be
mm,
inspired all the time. Yes.
wow.
And of course, they're already there, far, far away, and I'm still starting. That's why there's a lot of challenges that I have at the moment, like when it comes to like designs. Oh, there's this I just want to share. When I was studying, there's this I think I have done this to the course in the embassy.
Mm, yeah.
1 minute, one design. So
Wow.
30 minutes, we have to create 30 designs, 30 silhouettes. So it's a
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
sketching, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
in that sense, we try to enhance ourselves with the stroke of our hand, how to make a simple silhouette of the garments, and then
Mm-hmm,
our imagination and creativity to create how did we create that kind of silhouette.
mm-hmm.
1 minute. So I think we've done that like 3 hours.
Oh,
It's like 180 designs, but that's for the whole day. And my hands were like just so painful, and like, oh my god, that's really hurting. But yes, it helped, I must say that.
wow.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. I just would like to greet all those who are watching right now. We have Kuya Neil Medina. Yan. Kuya Neil Medina is also a fashion designer. Yan.
Hello po, Kuya
Yes.
Neil.
Hello, Kuya Neil Medina. We also have Weng Jaler. Ayan. See you soon. See you Sunday Elms. Good
Hello
luck sa
po.
show mo.
Yes, yeah.
Ayan.
Oh, may
See
fitting na
you.
sila this weekend. They're gonna start their fitting. Oh my god, I'm praying now. Um, of course, it's again It's one of my challenges that
Yeah.
now it's fitting time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is can be a nightmare for the models as well. So the
Mhm.
fitting, it should fit
Okay, okay.
to them.
All
But
right. Okay, okay. We also have Paulius Raskevicius. Ayan.
hey,
Hello,
Paul.
Paulius. Yeah, Paulius I think is from Romford, Essex, somewhere in Essex. Ayan. Amazing, amazing. We
Hello.
also have ayan, Emeline Rafa Sedurifa. Ayan. Hello, hello
Hi,
Emeline.
Evelyn. Yes.
Ayan. Of
Oh,
UK PAA. Ayan. We
yes.
have Karen Joy Mercado. Ayan. From Upper Restobar and Philippine
Yes.
Theater UK. We also have Maureen Tejones de la Cruz. Yan, one of the she's a singer and I will meet her this coming Friday I think in Tilao. She'll be one of the performers for Kakay Bautista. Ayan. We also have Ayan Nolan Polistico, ayan, of Chukiji Sushi Fusion located here on
Fusion.
Tuting Market and Tuting Broadway. Yan.
Right.
Hello, hello. And tingnan natin sino pa. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Ayan. Okay. So hello, hello, and happy watching to all of you. And
Oh,
Elms, if I'm going to ask you, how is Elms Valdez different or going to be different from the other designers? In just one word or two words, how are you going to describe? How are you going to be different from the other designers? But before you answer that question, I just would like to pause for a commercial break, and we will be right back. Don't go away, because we're not going away. Stay tuned. All right, and we are back. Welcome back, everyone. And yeah, Elms. Going back to my question before we went for a commercial break. So, how is Elms Valdez London different from the other designers out there?
right. Well, I can say Elms Valdez collection. It's weird. It's weird aesthetics and personalized. I
Mhm.
think that's all I can say about it.
Wow,
So it's
amazing.
weird.
Yeah.
it's in a way that it's like a different, it's extraordinary, it's not the usual thing, you
Mhm,
know.
mhm.
If you see the collections later on, I don't know how I've done those designs, but I've done it. So it's like you
The
couldn't
power
imagine.
of creativity and imagination, I would say.
Yeah, you couldn't imagine that. Is that really wearable? Is that
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
something to wear? But yeah, but it's personalized as well.
Yeah,
Personalized, it's a
I love
bespoke.
that. Yeah,
Yes.
I love that. We'll remember that one. It's weird, but it's bespoke and very personalized. Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much for that one. Amazing, amazing. And what would be in your journey? I know you're just starting, but I'm sure along the way you have a life lesson that you have learned already. And what is this life lesson that you would like to share to us that you have learned in your journey as a fashion designer?
Um Again, like the one that I said last time with my accessories, it's the patience. The
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
patience,
mm-hmm.
the PNP. Remember the PNP? The
Yeah,
passion and patience.
passion and patience. Wow,
Yes, yes.
amazing. Yeah.
So I always practice that patience, like especially when the designing, when my design goes wrong, okay, that's fine. Take your time. It's like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
When
yeah.
I'm creating the pattern as well, because
Uh-huh.
if you go wrong with the pattern, then you will go wrong with the garment because you trace out the fabrics using your patterns, using the
Mm, mm,
paper. So when I make pattern and it's wrong, then of course I have to redo it again.
mm.
Patience, and then
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I do. Dealing with people, patience.
Patience, yeah. That's
Dealing with
correct,
my
that's correct.
project, patience. Dealing with
Yeah,
people, like for example, I have to, well, honestly, I have to meet models. Okay,
yeah,
I have to talk to them. I don't expect them to understand straight away the concept of ELMS
yeah.
Valdez. I have to be patient, trying to explain, though you've already mentioned it to them, I
You have to
had to
repeat it again.
read it, uh, and then explained it humbly, saying the aesthetic of Elms Valdez, so how it's done, so what's the process, things like that. Then, yeah, patience and everything I do. Dealing with people, patience, dealing with my project and all that, patience. When I try to manufacture as well, patience. I can't be rushing. I don't want to rush because
Mm, mm.
trying to rush, and then that's when things go wrong.
Yeah,
Patience
yeah.
as well when I wanted something, like for example materials. Okay, let me take my time. Is it really necessary? Do I need to really get this material? Okay, let me just think first and think about it, and then go and then get the
Yeah, yeah.
materials, get the fabrics. I don't just go because okay, I need to like go like this, but of
Mm,
course
mm.
I have to make sure that everything I get is worth
Yeah,
uh
yeah, yeah.
getting. Yes, so it's,
Amazing.
I think it's patience in everything I do.
Patience, yeah.
Yeah,
And as what you said, it's a transferable skill. So once you have this skill of patience, you can apply it anywhere in your life,
you
right?
can
In any
exact
department. Yeah, yeah.
in
It's in
every
life, in general, not just in fashion, not just in art, but everything in life.
everything,
Yeah.
any angle of your life you can apply.
Mm.
Patience with your expenditures,
Yeah, yeah.
patience, everything. Yeah.
I know.
I
Yes,
think
that's correct.
I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
the most important thing that I've learned while doing this project.
Mm.
Though I have all those mixed emotions, all the stress. Well, you can't blame
Mm.
a person doing the first show,
Mm.
and then creating all this garment from scratch. Um,
Mm.
of course, I have that feeling that, oh my god, I hope they will like the design, or I hope they will like the garment, or I hope they're okay with the show, and then I hope that they everything will be successful, things like that.
Mm.
Of course those ones in there, but yes,
Mm.
uh those are the things that you have to consider as well.
Amazing. Thank you very much for that, Elms. And any top top two tips that you would like to share to us for those aspiring. I'm sure those who's gonna be watching this one or listening to this one in a few days after this we've created this episode. I'm sure there will be aspiring fashion designer out there who would be watching this. So what will be your top two tips for them?
Top two tips when you wanted to be a fashion designer.
Yep.
Uh, it's not. It's a process.
Mm,
Okay,
mm, mm.
so that's first thing. It's a
Yeah.
process. You can't just achieve it overnight. You can't just gain it overnight. It's a process, meaning, so that's the main word. It's a process.
Yeah.
Fashion design, it's a process. It will take time. It will actually challenge and test your ability, capability, your creativity, and all the stuff. So it's a
Yeah.
process. But if you have that patience and passion that I was saying, then uh, you'll never know that you're
Mm.
gonna achieve it. Okay, so it's a
Yeah.
process. The fashion design is a process, and then second one, it's fun. Okay,
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
so
That's the
yeah,
most important
so
thing, yeah.
yes. So when you have this, well, me, myself, this is, uh, I'm happy. I'm happy doing this. Every time I create a creation, I create something, a garment, I have to be happy. Because if you're not happy, then there's no best results will come.
Mm,
There's
mm.
outcome, you know?
Yeah.
So again, top two, it's a process. So take your time, learn yourself in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
process. Learn
yeah.
yourself if that's really aligned with you, if that's what you really like, and then yeah, it's a process. And then the second one, it's fun. Once you learn
Mm.
the process, once you learn yourself, you learned it, you
Enjoy
know
it.
ability, and then you have the fun. And that
Yeah.
fun is unlimited.
Yes. Amazing. Trust the process, go through the process, and then have fun.
Fun.
Amazing. Yeah,
Yes.
amazing. In everything we do, I think that is very important because if you're fun, you're having fun, you have the good energy, the good vibes. This is
Yes.
when ideas actually come.
Yes.
You
The
attract
fun,
all these good things
yes. The fun
when
not
you're
just,
having fun.
yeah, that fun word is not just fun. It's sort of like a success. It's like a
Mm,
joy. It's like a victory for yourself. After
yeah.
learning the process, that's you having the victory, having fun, having that success. So yeah.
Wow, amazing. Thank you very much for that, Elms. And before we wrap this up, Elms, I always ask this question to my featured guests. And I call this the dinner question. Nag-dinner ka na ba, Elms, before we had this live stream? Have you
Hindi
had
pa.
dinner yet? Not yet. Okay, good, good, good. I always conclude my live stream interview with this question called the dinner question. If you're going to have dinner with somebody, anybody, even though no longer living, a big personality, big celebrities, if you're going to have dinner with somebody, who is this person that you want to have dinner with? Why? And what question would you ask this person?
It's quite. So who is that person?
Yes.
Well, a friend, a special friend.
Yeah,
O-
yeah.
Okay. So, well, I would just go for a special friend, and then the question will be, are you happy with your life? I don't know. That's the question. So that dinner, and
That's a
then
hard question,
that's
isn't
quite,
it? That's a hard.
yes, that's quite like really. Oh, okay. So it's, I that question. It's not negative. It's not positive, but it's like a
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
Are you happy with life? And that's the start. How to, and that's the like a point to engage with the
Yes, yes. It's just a
conversation.
beginning question and then you can
All
explore
the
after
dinner.
that. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
So, well, there's a lot of it's a broad
Starter
question.
question. Like a
Start with
starter
the question
question.
and that last the whole dinner time. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
friend, a special friend, and then ask, "Are you happy with your life?" Yes. Did you say any location or no? Just dinner, right?
Just dinner, just dinner. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And then, are you happy with your life? And that's the start of the conversation. And then there you go, changing of ideas,
Wow.
how, 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 how they want to live.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
yes.
Amazing, amazing. I just would like to thank all those who actually watch us tonight. We have Jerry Haranilla, ayan, from PBA Moto Club Phil Brit Connect, ayan.
Ay, hello po.
Ayan.
Hello, kay
June
Jerry.
1, ayan, meron sila yung PBA Moto Club. And then Maureen Tejones de la Cruz, thank you. We have Weng Halayan. We have Aya Nolan Polistico. We have Ate Jenny Subong Lanusa.
Hello
Ayan.
po.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
We have Emeline Rafa Sedurifa. We have Karen Joy Mercado. Ayan.
Yeah.
And we have MJ Robles in the house.
Oh,
Ayan.
hello, MJ. Wow, long time. Thank you.
All the best elms. And then we also have Ate Nora Tunichua. Ayan. Happy
Okay.
watching, Ate Nora. Ayan.
Hello, Pati Nora.
We also have Sunny J.R. Murillo Nacario. I
Okay,
believe
hello
he's a
po.
musician from somewhere in Oxford, I think. I believe. I can't remember anymore. But hello, thank you, Sonny.
Po.
We have, of course, Kuya Neil Medina. Ayan, thank you.
Neil, hello.
We have Paulius Raskevicius.
Yep.
Ayan. Paulius, you have to watch our fashion show on June 7. Yeah?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I will see you
We,
there.
we also have Maita Martin. Yan, one of our models.
Yes. Ati
Uh,
Maita.
uh,
See you there.
Ate Marie Stroud. Ayan. Ayan. Thank you.
Hello,
Thank
Ate
you very much.
Marie.
Oh, we have Ate Asuncion Monina. Ate Mon. Hello, Ate Mon. Ayan. Watching from UCLH.
Okay, hello po, Ate
Ayan.
Mon.
Ayan. All right. So, Elms, we have guys, we have a fashion show this coming June 7. Ayan po, that's a Saturday. Ayan, nakikita nyo sa ticker. ELMS VALDEZ London Fashion Show. Le Floors Summer Couture 2025, which will be on June 7. Saturday from 9 to 5. From 5 to 9. St. John's Church in Hyde Park. Ayan po, let's just play the video again so that they can see a little bit of it, just a teaser. Ayan, Elm, so this is your time to say hello to anybody, say thanks to, and of course, promote and then invite our live audience for our upcoming show on June 7th. So the floor is yours, Elms.
Okay po. Well, first of all, thank you for being here tonight, watching me, listening to what I'm saying, inspirations, and all that stuff. Thank you so much po for your time spending and watching live here with JhermiNATION. Of course, I would like to invite you as well on June 7, St. John's Church, Hyde Park. That's in W22QD. So that's
Yep.
from 5 to 9 po. It's a nice venue. Probably most of you've seen that place already. So I would like to invite anyone or everyone for this show. It's gonna be my debut. It's my first collection po. It's my first fashion show after graduation. So I hope na you will bring your friends and family on that day, and you'll see my collection. There's gonna be fun there, socialization, socializing with some of the traders as well. So it's a good connection. It's a good networking time as well while waiting for the actual show. Kasi we have drinks. You have your alcohol drinks in there, some canapes as well. So that would be again, that would be in June 7. Yeah, and that's Saturday, which is good kasi kung Sunday, you can have the whole Sunday to rest. So yeah, I hope po you're gonna be there. Thank you so much po. Thank you for everyone tonight. Thank you.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Elms, for being here in our live stream. And I just would like to say hi to my Jill as well. Ayan. Mahabol si Mai.
Hi,
And
hello.
yan, yes, you can watch it back, my Jill, later on when we finish this one. So yon. So thank you very much, Elms. Again, we would like to invite you June 7, Saturday, 5 to 9 at St. John's Church, Hyde Park. Ito pong venue na to, this is, if you research this venue, this is where, if you are familiar with Julian MacDonald, who is a British fashion designer as well, and he was one of the judges for the model. What you call that one? It's a top model, yeah.
He's a designer for Mark and Spencer as well.
Designer from, yeah. So this is the same venue where Julian MacDonald actually did his spring summer in collection in 2019. Yan. So if you research this St. John's Park, this is a great venue actually for fashion shows and everything. Yan. And of course, this is the debut fashion show of ELMS Valdez. ELMS Valdez is a Filipino British London-based who actually earned or graduated fashion design here in London, in Ravensbourne. If you research Ravensbourne, it's actually one of the top universities for fashion design. Ayan. So, and he also teaches a fashion design in the Philippine Embassy as well. So, yan po ang what you will expect. Yan po ang background ng ating fashion designer for June 7. So, please do come and invite your friends to witness this debut fashion show of ELMS Valdez. Yan po. And of course, for tickets and sponsorships, you know where to get me, or where to get in touch with me. Just approach me or ELMS as well, and or Mimi as well in Facebook. So yun po. Maraming salamat, ELMS, and yeah, you can have your dinner na. And me as well, I need to have my dinner.
Yeah,
thank you very much, ELMS.
Thank you.
Yes, it's a pleasure, and thank you very much, ELMS, and have a good night, and see you. Okay.
See you.
Okay, let's give it up for ELMER ALEJO, Filipino British London based fashion designer at ELMS Valdez London. Okay, bye for now, ELMS. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Ayan, so that is our guest for this episode. All right, so again, let me just play this teaser video, and so see you again next time. And that's what I always say, the quality of our life will depend on the quality of the thoughts that we are thinking. Always make sure that you plant those seeds of positivity in your mind every single day and let it germinate, so that one day you will see the better version of yourself. All right, bye for now, and see you again next time.
Too many times to join the chat. Germination's got the beat, no time to wait. Digital vibes is where we're at. Don't hold back, it's true to fade. Party hard at Germination, stay online. Let's improve every good time shine. In this virtual world, we'll unwind. Tune in, it's time to join the chat. Germination's got the beat, no time to wait.
Hello everyone! As we are growing our community, we would like you to be part of JhermiNATION. If you know anybody whose life story is inspiring, or even your own life story could be inspiring, please do get in touch with us, because you'll never know, you will be our next special guest for our next episode. If you find value in our live stream episodes, please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel and like and follow our Facebook page, JhermiNATION. And please don't forget to watch our live stream shows every Mondays, 11 in the morning and 7:30 p.m. and that is UK time. Here in JhermiNATION, we believe that your life story is worth live streaming. See you next week. This is Jeremy of JhermiNATION.